Gordon's alive.
Gordon? What? I'm not even sure what that's.
Oh,
Okay, so hey,
you confused, Nick.
Right.
Nick, are you a Christmas movie?
Thank you for watching Maxwell Star's beer review. We're done now. I know. Okay, welcome back to Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Maxwell Star. We actually have two viewers who are not shocked at all at how crappy the production is on this show. But hey, we got a lot of people here tonight, and probably those two viewers are on this panel watching. But whatever. Tonight we're going to do the last episode of the season, last episode of 2025, because, well, next week is Christmas, and the week after is New Year's Eve, so let's drink. So tonight we're doing Christmas beers, hence the hat. I kind of figured that Rob would be watching. Hey, a third viewer. All right, so your host, Maxwell Star. Let's get down to who we have with us, starting with the Fuzz. The Fuzz, Mr. Scott, is here tonight. How you doing, sir?
Mr.
Doing
Scott
all right.
as well.
Yes, doing all right. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all.
Wow.
Right on. So what did you bring for a beer?
Today, I brought Whistler Brewing's Winter Dunkel.
Ooh. Dan will be happy about that one if he's...
You made me a happy man. I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay. It's a
So
World Cup
Winter
of Beer 2024 gold winner.
Wow.
Mm,
That's got metal behind it.
That's right.
nice.
It looks chocolate orangey.
That's the label.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I think I missed picking up a bottle of that. I think wasn't it like $12.99 or something?
Something like that.
Used to be $3.99 for that bottle.
Yeah. That's why I was hesitant to pack it up for that much. All right. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Let's go over to the Lee Russell of High Tide and Vibe / They Must Be Destroyed on Site podcast, one of the best movie podcasts out there you could possibly listen to.
The best.
Checks in the
The
mail.
best. All right. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing all right, Nicholas. How are you doing, you sexy Santa?
Whoa.
Ooh.
You,
You
one
want
day I
muscle
believe
Santa or fat Santa?
No, one day I believe you'll be a big muscly Santa.
You want a muscle Santa? Oh, how's that go?
His cock will have a
What
six-pack.
gains for Christmas? Something? I forget that video you played there last year. All right,
I'll
so
play it again this year sometime.
right. So what'd you bring for the show? What beer do you got tonight?
So the very last option I had as far as like special winter stuff to show up at the NSLC that was new to me. This is from Nine Locks Brewing, and this is their chocolate orange stout. And it's sitting at 9%, so it's an imperial.
Oh, there we go.
And yeah, we'll see how it goes.
That sounds even better than the one from Dan Country.
Maybe.
All right, we'll find out. All right, thank you, Mr. Lee. Let's go over to Lady Lee and Rob. How are you folks doing tonight? They're quiet.
Muted.
They're so quiet, but she's communicating with
you.
booby jiggles.
I mean, we're paying attention. We're probably going to vote for you.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you.
We can't
No
hear you.
longer.
Can't hear you.
Technical
Can't hear you.
difficulty.
I think we can hear you now.
I hear heavy breathing.
Try speaking.
That might just be Greg.
Sorry, it's just that's
It's Dan.
Hey, Agnes, it's me. Reggie.
Agnes, me, Barry.
Why don't we go into Dan and come back to the Twinkly Bear?
All right,
beers
let's come back. Let's start yelling when you get it figured out there lately.
Oh, they're gonna go
All right.
come back
So-
in. Damn it.
Dan, the most
Hi.
wonderful time for a Dan.
A beer.
A beer. A female beer.
Wow.
All right. So, how you doing, Dan?
I'm ready to drink.
You ready to drink? Ready for the last throwdown of the year?
Oh
Just
yeah.
now.
Awesome.
Okay, so you guys get a choice.
Oh.
Choose number two.
Number two. Okay.
Just taking number 2.
1 to 4. 1 to 4.
3.
2.
Okay, we got 3. We got 2. We got 3.
2.
We got 2. We got a tie, and I can't hear anything from. Oh, she's gone. So, you know what? Let's do that one. 3 it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Huzzah!
We are going to be going with the nice thing tonight. I might do a naughty, but from Parallel
Naughty's
49, I have got Took and Berries or Took Berries. It's a berry double white IPA coming in at 8.6% alcohol by volume. This is off of the white IPA that they had, which was used to called Tukes of Hazard. So it looks like they added berries to this.
Nice.
So that's what I brought tonight. Since people chose 3, and if it goes around to it, I can show what number 2 is. But
I'll show you what number 2.
Show us your number 2, only Dan.
He's got to go number 2 right on our chest at some point.
Wow.
Oh god.
Wow.
Jeez,
Okay.
you guys are going okay. All right.
Damn.
Well, number 2 is going to be again from Parallel 49. It's the naughty side. It's the Little Pug, and it's a root beer brown ale coming in at 4.8% alcohol by volume.
You had me at the root beer, but lost me at the alcohol percentage.
Yeah, that's what I kind of lost myself at too, and that's why I went with Took and Berries.
Yeah, it's a good thing you're not doing that one. All right. I mean, you can if you want.
I can drink
As a
both of
second,
them.
as a second beer, it doesn't matter. It's not dry January yet.
Nope.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Let's go over to Greg, everybody's favorite only Greg on the channel. Big Nick Energy.
Big Nick Energy. Yeah.
Nice.
Once again, thought I'd just bring a Canuck because I'm gonna be fucking phoning it in like that. No, I wouldn't do that to you guys.
Yes, you
Okay.
would.
Yes, you would. Even though you got way better options in your cellar.
I would, but and you wouldn't kick me out because I'm this weird, desperate creature you need as some sort of deformed sidekick.
I mean, right now that because BA101 is on life support, if we kick you out, we might as well be like pulling the plug.
That's right. The 0 viewers every week tune in because they want to hear my wacky antics.
We have 4 viewers, even though they're probably all on this channel. Oh, Radar's in the chat.
Yeah, well, yeah, one of them is me, so I did see you had 3 viewers.
Hey, it's me, Greg. Did she leave you?
I mean, not
That's a movie reference.
unless it was in the last 15 minutes. Yeah, watch Black Christmas, Radar. Fix your life.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Fix your life.
so much like Dan, I am giving you guys a choice, but I'm not going to have you pick a random number. I'll give you the options. So, number 1, well, when it comes to hazy pale ales, I mean, we all know that it's a known fact they're an inferior form of IPA. And that's kind of what Bellwoods and Third Moon both specialize in. However, this is where I'll deviate. A hazy pale, double hazy pale, triple hazy pale ale. And both Third Moon and Bellwoods are good at making those. And this beer is a collaboration between those two.
Third Moon.
Coming in at, again, this is choice 1, Nick. Don't type it in yet. So as a, it comes in at, what's the ABV? At a healthy 10% ABV is Moonbelly Triple IPA. It's just released through, well, both these guys. So these guys do make good triple IPAs. So even though it will be a hazy. So, and then the other option, which Dan is immediately going to vote for, also a Bellwoods release. I don't think this one's, oh, this is a, okay, I haven't heard of this other brewery, but it is a, maybe it's not even a brewery, maybe it's something else. Chocolate Soul. That might actually be a chocolate company or something. Bellwood and Bellwoods.
Here we go. Here's the chocolate.
So coming in at a healthy 11% ABV is, and I'm probably not pronouncing this correctly, but Zoloveza or Chokoveza. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce it. You guys can correct me.
It's got the X, right?
It starts with an X. Yeah, is that how you pronounce this word? Anyways, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Imperial Stout with vanilla, cinnamon, cocoa nibs, habanero peppers, and Rosita de Cacao. I'm pronouncing those words.
That one.
Oh,
that one.
That one.
Wow.
I mean, let's be honest. I'll probably drink them both tonight. But all right, so this
that
one. Zolo.
Even leave for the stout.
It's got a doggy with a Day of the Dead
Yeah.
festival makeup on it.
Oh.
He said he wanted it. I'm not voting for the stout. I just know that there's gonna be a stout and everyone's gonna vote me.
Oh,
Sorry.
she set me up to lose. Oh, how
you're one
evil
vote.
of her.
One vote. I totally make a difference.
I won by 1 vote last week, so you never know.
It's true. It is true.
Yeah, I feel like I should do the stout. All right.
All right, well, it seems the stout is decided, so off we go.
Okay. The stout has decided itself. It's really although I will say that Third Moon collab sounds really good.
No, we
Yeah,
might pop it open
interesting.
before. We'll see how slow we are tonight. Probably slow. We got 7 people.
Yeah, we're here for a long haul tonight. So thank you, Greggy. Let's go over to Lady Lee and Rob now that they have their microphone working.
We're working again. Okay, so
Hello.
what I was saying was the shirt doesn't fit. That's why
Oh, darn.
My shirt.
it doesn't fit. I can't button it.
Oh, no.
That's
That is
quite
just-
I mean,
That is
no.
terrible. The Christmas present's already open.
Horrible. Horrible.
Okay, so
Well done, Rob.
we brought beers. We brought
Good.
beers.
I'm glad.
Can you pass me because you're doing that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have either a winter lager that
Ooh,
has
Bob Cajun
caramel,
winter
vanilla,
lager.
and spiced in it, or nut
Mm.
brown ale because Christmas ale is all about nuts.
Mm.
Number one.
Especially
Number one.
brown nuts.
So Bob Cajun Winter Lager.
Number one.
Number one.
That's what my vote is.
I mean, I have had the nut brown one many times, so I'd go for winter lager personally.
yeah, winter lager.
Yeah, even I had a nut brown from them. It is good.
All right. So
Oh,
I'm
it's
gonna
good, but it's like a 15-year-old beer.
Yeah.
winter
This one actually.
lager at 5%, and then I feel like it because I really wanted to do this one tonight, but we have to drink these at the same time. We'll be drinking these later.
Ooh. Oh, so Rob, I was going to say, was that Rob's beer or is that your beer? No? Rob's
It's
with something
neither
else.
of our beers because we both have it, and it felt weird doing the same one.
I was gonna say you
St.
guys could both do
Bernard
the
is
same one
Christmas.
and do like do team Hardy.
Yeah, but you have one that you want to do, right? Yeah, he has one that he wants to do, so I can't do it.
Okay.
I have, and also it's a Bob Cajun.
Okay.
It is Starry Night.
Oh.
It is a chocolate raspberry stout.
Oh, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Jammy, berry, and chocolate.
Oh my.
Yep.
And it's coming in at 6.3.
It's a baby stout.
It's a baby stout.
Baby,
Oh.
baby stout. And who knows, maybe lately you'll like that one because I think raspberry tends to cut through the roasty qualities a little.
Yeah, I had one the other day that I like better than he did. So
Yeah,
All
we
right.
got a seasonal box from Bob Cajun. They've been
Nice.
decent.
it just fits. It just fits.
I love a seasonal box.
Mm.
So before I go back to myself, Chocosol, Toronto Chocolate Coffee Grounds Company. Yeah, they're like a chocolate direct traders or something like that.
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
one of those hipster places in Toronto.
All right. Thank you, Lady Lee. It's time to put me up on screen, and I get to talk about what my beer is. I've already discussed a little with Scott and Leah and alluded to how that this one was expensive, but I hope it's worth it. This is from a collaboration between Houblon Pêcheur, with the fisherman up in northern New Brunswick, and Sean Ferguson. I don't know who the Sean Ferguson guy is. It is a peated. It's Flying Black Crow 2025 peated Imperial Stout, 9.9%,
Ooh.
9.99% ABV.
Whoa.
I'll get into the
Not-
blurb on this one here, but that I couldn't resist as soon as I saw that. I'm like, oh shit on me.
Well, it looks good.
Not actual shit, but
Well,
okay.
the Pro might shit on you.
or maybe. All right, let's. There's only a few comments here. I'll just read it. We already kind of read. Torgo says, "Woo." Magnus, it's me, Greggy. We already discussed that Radar needs to watch Black Christmas. Choco Sol, Toronto Coffee Grounds Company. And then he quotes from the Beer Omicron, Battle of Choco Sol, Beer Omicron, 3.5 million years ago. Dick's strategy of 198 nukes in the army of Crispeters and Crispeters only proved successful. There's no such thing as overkill in war, he says. That sounds like some like ripped right out of Sun Tzu, to be honest. All right, so let's loop back around, and we will talk to first the Fuzz, where Fuzz is sitting nonchalantly with his new glasses and make him look intelligent. Not that he wasn't intelligent before.
No, I put the old glasses back on.
Oh, so that's why I look more intelligent.
Okay.
Wow.
Right. So, what's your history with your beer?
I don't have too much history with this one. No, it's the first time I've had it. I'm trying to think here where it's from. Whistler?
BC. Whistler, BC.
Yep. Whistler Brewing out in Whistler, BC. No, I've never had it, and I'm excited to review it.
Nice.
No history. Sorry.
There you go. All right, let's roll on over to Mr. Lee. He's going to tell us all about the beer he's got.
So of course, at this point, I guess probably a fairly long history of 9 locks, but this is the first time I've ever tried this chocolate orange stout. Apparently they've made it a couple years, but this is my first time seeing it and picking it up because I don't really like chocolate oranges. So like this is like the last thing I had available to pick in my winter gift section at the NSLC, and for good reason, because I didn't want to pick it. So, but here I am with it. And from what I understand, it actually uses real oranges and real chocolate in the brewing process. I don't know if it's like an orange puree or whatever. I assume that's usually the kind of thing they tend to do. But they don't say anything about like natural orange flavoring or anything like that. So, and you know, little mini spoiler right up front, I was getting a lot of natural orange as soon as I like just opened the can from like a foot away on my table here, and it was like, okay, so we'll see how it goes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Let's go over, technically speaking, it's Lady Lee and Rob that are next in line.
Line jumpers.
You're muted.
Line,
Hi.
muted.
Hello, bonjour.
Can
Hi.
you do it again?
Bonjour. Oui, oui.
Don't talk about wee-wees.
We bought this. Okay, so we're going to do the history at the same time because it's literally the same. We found a Christmas pack at the LCBO that had a few stouts for him to try, and then had some ones that we thought were interesting. Have I had anything else from Bob Cajun? I didn't know how to pronounce it till he said it, so I'm happy he said it first. I don't know. I don't remember. I feel like I have, but I cannot remember. It looks familiar. But I think this is, we're gonna say it's our first experience with the thing. Except he had a beer from them before because he tried the pack before I did.
Had a different stout last week.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. It's literally both our history because we got it together.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me read this.
Do you want to read it
Next
now?
up.
Yeah, hold on. He wants to read his thing. Hold on.
I found the beautiful description of this beer. And I was kind of excited about it. So Starry Night is a full-bodied stout with over 100 pounds of hand-roasted cocoa nibs in every batch. Roasted malt on the nose transitions to intense chocolate with a touch of coffee on the palate, with a rich and decadent mouthfeel from the lactose sugar.
Mouthfeel. I love the word mouthfeel, or the words mouthfeel. Mouthfeel.
It's very delicious.
All right. That is it. We are good.
All right. Okay. Thank you, folks. Let's keep on rolling over to the Daninator.
Hi.
Santa Claus.
So, ho ho motherfucking go.
Oh, motherfucker.
Where?
Now I got a machine gun.
Ooh.
Yeah, here it is.
So,
Put more members.
my history with the brewery. Lots. I've done lots of things with them. They actually sent me an apology pack when one of their beers wasn't good and it was actually infected.
Oh, nice.
So actually that showed up on my Facebook feed a little while ago, which is weird. I'm like, oh yeah, right. But for this beer, this is my first time having it. It seems like this is the first time that they've made it this year or ever. And it came out of a Christmas 8-pack. So there's 4 different styles of beers, and I've never had this. I've had the Tukes of Hazard, the white IPA. I've never had the berry variant of it. So this is new for me.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you, Dan. Let's roll over to Greggy.
Well, I'll do the red beard thing as I poured it about, well, maybe that much with head, and then that's the amount of drink I've had. I have this one can. I have a good history of Bellwoods, been drinking it for many years. We broke up for a little bit, but now we're kind of getting back together, but it's just a casual thing. We're not really like, committing to anything.
You're not ready to put a ring on it again?
No. I mainly put an order to Bellwoods. Well, they had a bunch of Christmas stuff I wanted to try. And also I wanted to get a whole bunch of Hellwoods while they still had it available, because as you learned last week, I like that beer. So I decided to put in a pack to an order to Bellwoods for, I think I got 13 or 14 beers for $100. So that's Bellwoods pricing for you. So I only got one of these. We'll find out soon if that was a good move. I looked at the ingredients on it. I'm like, yeah, this is one I just want to drink one of. Whether I was right or not about that, you'll have to wait to find out. But I will say the can art is fucking badass on it. That is really cool. I like anything Day of the Dead related. It's just, I love cultural appropriation.
All right. Well, I mean, we wouldn't be Greg without it.
That's right.
All right. Thank you, sirs. Let's go back over to me, and I can talk about a beer I really should have done a little more research for bringing on, but I've been busy. All right, so the blurb on the back. Now, I should say the Sean Ferguson is he's a folk singer, folk instrumentalist. He was nominated for an ECMA this year. He didn't win, but Houblon Pêcheur is, of course, a brewery that's up from. I think it's actually in and around Caracat. It might be Grand Anse. It's like up in the northern peninsula of New Brunswick, like not quite as far north from as where Scott's hometown is, but an area of the province that I actually went to do those bike trails back in the summer near the Acadian Vela route. So this is aged on what they say are Acadian single malt barrels for 9 months. And I'm not sure what they mean by Acadian single malt barrels. I'm just kind of guessing that they are barrels that came from the single malt whiskey that was made by Fistois, Distillery of Fistois, which again, me and Scott have been to that distillery. It's a great place. Every time I've been up there so far, I've had to stop in there because it's just got some great beers. Reading the description here, it says luxury imperial stout to be shared. Well, I'm sharing it with myself. Proudly brewed in the Acadian Peninsula and aged for 9 months in 2 Acadian single malt whiskey barrels, 1 char level 4 and 1 char level 3, each having matured whiskey for 5 years. So 5-year-old single malt whiskey barrels. This 25 edition, which as far as I know is the only edition so far, descends into the deep void of the cosmos, revealing a noble darkness where notes of oak, whiskey, caramel, smoke, dark chocolate, and coffee awaken. Its depths unfold slowly like the warmth of a fire glowing beneath the embers. Only 500 bottles of this were produced. They were released to NB liquor stores on December 4th, and not many of these bottles around. And I am kind of, after getting a whiff of this bastard, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to dig into this thing. But no, I didn't even really know, but I just know I saw it on the shelf. I'm like, that looks friggin' amazing. Yes, it's $21.99, but I need a beer for this week. And there you go. There you have it.
Is that for what size is that?
$7.50.
Oh, $7.50. That's not 22 is. I mean, it's on the expensive side, but for $7.50, it's not that crazy.
Yeah, and if it's going to be a beer that's kind of like getting to the caliber of Double Tempest, then I'm willing to pay a little bit more.
Yeah, and Double Tempest, when they still sold it in bottles, it was, I think, $18 for a $6.50. So really, you're not that far, especially considering that's Ontario pricing versus your Islander pricing.
All right. I'm gonna have to hide my expression. So what do we got now?
We know you're gonna like it, Nick. Come on.
Well, I wasn't trying to leave myself up in full screen, so everybody gets my reaction when I take a drink. But
You got sticky lips. We can already tell
you
that.
can kind of see my eyes rolling back into my head. All
Thank
right.
God.
So
Thank God
Sun
we can't see
Tzu
below the
copied
waist.
Omicron, that fucking hack. Yes, he is a hack. Probably copied Sun Tzu too. That's awesome. Beers for Days says cheers for days. So we got 5 viewers. We do read the comments. Anybody want to let us know what you're drinking or what you're thinking, and we will read your comment and do some stinking.
Tell us what you're drinking and how many beers do you need to get through family dinner this year.
Yeah,
exactly.
True
We're
story.
gonna be in Mexico.
Holy fuck.
We are not stealing a family.
We're having a small get together this year, so most people can't make it. Probably on the fact that on one side of the family, my uncle just got open heart surgery, so everyone his side of the family is not coming down this year because he's like in isolation, so he doesn't get sick and all that.
yeah.
This is exciting. Everyone's so chatty.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying our beer.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, Dan, speak up. Dan's not even there. That's why we're so quiet.
Well, if we've read all our comments, let's continue on with the review.
Yeah,
So
sounds like a good
we're
idea.
not that early. All right, let's.
I mean, there's
Scott's gotta
7
get back
of
to
us.
work.
It's going to take a while to get into.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's put Scott back up, and he can give us his final thoughts on his beer if he's so inclined.
So this Whistler Brewing Winter Dunkel. It has oranges. It has chocolate. You can taste both those items in this beer, and it's very pronounced. At 5%, you don't taste a lot of alcohol in it. It kept its lacing. It kept its head. Good. But unfortunately, during the Christmas season, I drink a lot of heavier drinks, like doubles and stouts and stuff, because I mean, it is the winter, and you do want to get, you do want to be a little bit more warmer.
You want to get shit faced before you go out in the Arctic.
Right. So although you taste a lot of chocolate and a lot of orange, I do think it's a little thin. It retains its taste. I've had it open for a little bit. It retains its flavor and taste quite well. But for does it meet Dunkel standards? I'm going to go with yes. Yep, it does meet the Dunkel standard. For style, I'm going to give it an 8. It is a very tasty beer. I would get another one of these. For personal preference, I'm going to give it a 7.5. I feel it could be a little bit thicker. If it was just a little bit more hardy.
That's what she said.
Hardy.
Leave hardy.
If it was a little bit more hardy, I would give it a better score, I think. It just needs a little bit more.
As one does.
Yeah. Everyone needs a little bit more hardy in their life. So generally speaking, good beer. Nothing to blow away from, nothing to write home about, but very serviceable, very good beer. I hope Dan's there to hear my comments, because he wanted to see what I thought about it. But very good. The price point for it is maybe a little high for out here, but I mean, it does have to travel from BC to New Brunswick. So at just over $11, a little high. Maybe I would have paid 8 to 9 for this. It is a 650 bottle. So you do get a beer and a half out of it. But it's priced for a 2 beer, and you get a beer and a half. So value not so great.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Let's go over to the Russell. As soon as I find my mouse, there we go.
Hey, so the chocolate orange stout at 9% from 9 Locks. So I don't really like Terry's chocolate oranges all that much, but this is kind of like pretty much on point for what they taste like. It's kind of maybe a slightly off-brand one you would like. Oh, here's the in-store version of Terry's chocolate orange that we
a Temu version.
Temu chocolate orange,
maybe.
No Timo.
Like Compliments brand.
Well, yeah, that would be the more way to say it there, Nicholas.
It's like Jerry's chocolate orange that you find the Compliments brand of.
It would be called Compliments Orange Chocolates or something like that.
So that's it.
Yeah.
It's President's Choice in college. Oh, sorry.
But yeah, when I opened it up, like I said, from like about a foot away from my face here, I could smell the orange immediately, and actually smelling it in the glass, good enough bit of chocolate comes up, so there is that sort of half and half balance. It goes through the entire thing. It feels like they're using actual orange puree or something like that, because the orange flavor is very authentic. It even like has like that little ghost of like the acidity that you'll get from like just eating an orange slice or something like that. And it comes off like unsweetened orange juice in its flavor overall. And then the chocolate is on the other side of things, brings up the maltiness. Body is thin, especially for an imperial stout, a little too thin. But there is enough beeriness here that makes it somewhat enjoyable for me, even though I'm not big on the chocolate orange flavor. If you're into the chocolate orange flavor, I think this would be perfectly excellent for anyone else trying it out. As an imperial stout, probably doesn't quite hit all the marks. I would like to be a bit thicker, maybe a little bit boozy. It doesn't really have those qualities, but it does have the dark malt chocolate taste and stuff like that you come to expect from these things. So that is there at the very least. So I'll give it like a 6.5 as an imperial stout. And my own personal preference, and like I said again, this score is going to be a bit lower for me just because I'm not a big fan of this sort of flavor. But if you're a chocolate orange person, you might give this like a 9 or something like that. I'm going to sit it at another 6.5. I think it's kind of like at the borderline of like maybe buy again, probably not. But if someone handed it to me, I would drink it, no problem.
Comparing chocolate orange drinks, I think I'd like mine better.
It sounds like yours is better.
Yeah.
Honestly, it sounds like they knew what format to put it in. I feel like putting this in an imperial stout and then making the imperial stout side of things not all that impressive is just kind of a waste of time.
Right.
Whereas you have a Dunkel or whatever it was, that's perfectly acceptable. You can have a lower alcohol beer, and it can be thin, and it can still work with the chocolate orange flavors perfectly fine. So yeah, I think they were just trying to like jam these flavors into a generic winter warmer kind of thing, and it doesn't really do much warming. It's like the alcohol isn't really there, even at 9%. So it's like, okay, whatever. But double 6.5s for me. I think it's all right.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Let's roll on over to the Lee and the Rub.
Hello. Okay, so my beer. It is a winter lager. I don't really know how to determine the likeliness of winter lagers. I guess winter lager meaning like toasty warm lager. I don't know.
It could be anything. It could be a lager that's like spiced or whatever. It's just like something that's like somewhat like a lager with some sort of seasonal, kind of like mints in it or something like that. You know, anything like that. Is
Okay.
kind of where
Okay,
it
I can
sits.
accept that.
It's like so many things. It's up for interpretation.
Yeah.
So it's a really tasty beer. It kind of reminds me more of like a red lager, like a red ale, rather than like, yeah. I haven't had too many winter ones, but I feel like a red ale or red lager can kind of like lean towards a winter lager, just because it has that like that kind of non-sweet caramelly taste. Like I don't know, like like that caramelly note, but it's not like sweet. I don't know. It's really hard to explain because caramel's sweet because it's literally sugar. But like you have that hint flavor there. It does say that it has a vanilla, which I don't taste too much, but it says it is spiced. I do taste the spiced. It does taste festive, but it's not like a strong festive, because you know sometimes when you have the festive, it has that like cinnamon taste, like that takeover taste. There's just something that always takes over. This is not. It's kind of very muted for like extravagant flavors. So it's a light in flavor tasting beer, but it's a really good tasting beer. So it's, I wouldn't say it's like the most exciting for flavor wise, because like I said, it's kind of like a muted tone. Like it's nothing in your face. Like I don't taste anything like overtly like there, but it's there. Like you could taste some stuff that's makes it a little bit different, makes it like that wintry style, which actually is the reason why I kind of enjoy it, because I find sometimes you get to like that artificial taste. So it kind of ruins the beer by tasting like either overtly sweet or just like really bad like fake flavor, or just trying too hard to make it taste like something. So this is like a simple flavored beer, but it's really well done. So it really tastes good. Style wise, no, it's got flavor. It's got good flavor. It's just not like, yeah. I always have a hard time because I find like as it warms up, because I always wait, I get patient trying to drink it. And then like as it warms up, you always get more flavor. But anyways, there's like a nice toasty taste to it. Like it is really good. So, but style wise, I think I'm gonna go with a let's go 8.5. The flavors aren't like in your face. They are there. They're not in your face. I would like a little bit more something just to make it a little bit more like unique, versus this is, I feel like, could be replicated quite easily, which is not a bad thing. It's just when it comes to a winter lager, I expect a little bit more of a theme. Like I expect a little bit more like punchy in your face, but still really good. Personal preference. That's really fucking tasty. Like this has a good enough amount of flavor for me in every direction that I'm enjoying it quite thoroughly. I'm gonna go. I'm too generous. I'm gonna go straight up with a 10. I really fucking like this beer. It's like I drank it. It was like drinking. It was like drinking juice or whatever. Like it's like Ovaltine almost to me. Like it's not
Sure,
super
drink your
strong
Ovaltine.
flavored. Yeah, it's not super strong flavored, but
Put your eye out, kid.
I've never had Ovaltine. I don't know what the
Like
fuck it tastes like.
wow. Okay.
It's meal
This tastes like
replacement
Ovaltine.
for
It's
old
like
people.
Ovaltine to me. Ovaltine is
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
I just want to make it clear. It's just a drink that I find like it's one of those drinks that the flavor's kind of like a weird thing to me, but I fucking love it, and this is the same thing.
It's like a strange, grainy chocolate malt milk kind of thing. I
meal-
remember
it's-
having it in my grandmother's place.
It's meal replacement for old people, is what it
I
is.
fucking love Ovaltine. Okay, I'm getting ready. I'm
Getting ready to grow old.
Out of the two of you sitting there, Rob should be more likely to be drinking Ovaltine at this point.
Rob
Lady Lee is like settled into being an 80-year-old, and she's happy about it.
Yeah, I've got my gray hairs coming in. Like I've got wrinkles coming in. I
don't know what that's like.
Damn.
I'm getting super cranky.
My God, you're preaching to the
Here's
fucking
the crow's
choir
feet.
here.
She's dressed like a valley girl who's going to turn into a Christmas tree at midnight.
What? Wow.
Also, I really like Dan's shirt. I have to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were.
Especially with a
Wow, she is old.
Little flashies on it.
I
It actually flashes quite nicely on there.
I like it. It's
right.
awesome.
All right.
Yes, this beer is fucking delicious. It's great. I love it. I hate doing the whole 10 thing because I feel like I'm an easy grader, but who cares?
I mean, the kids are going to love
That
you.
means the kids are all going to be get passing grades.
Absolutely not. Thank you very much.
Even the stupid kid passes.
But if a kid does really well, I wouldn't be harmful of like giving them a really good mark when they deserve it.
He's a stupid kid, but he gets A for effort.
No, that's mean. That's not how
No,
bro.
what, you hate stupid kids?
I don't hate
What's wrong
stupid.
with you?
I don't hate stupid kids, but those are the ones that you have to give direction to. If you give them the idea that they like passed when they didn't pass, they're not going to improve.
Give them direction to the next grade so you don't have to deal with them again.
The idea of like giving kids grades is to show what they need to improve on. So it's not saying you don't know this. It's saying this is what you know up to. So when you help the kid, like encourage the kid to actually want to learn. So lying to the kid about getting an A is a bad thing. Anyway, sorry, Rob.
I didn't hear anything she
Rob,
just said.
let's let the man talk.
Let's talk about beer. This chocolate raspberry stout. Compared to other stouts that I've had, it's not going to get a really high rating. It's gonna like, it's really good. Don't get me wrong, but it's really
Thin?
it's thin. It's not super alcoholic. It doesn't really have any alcohol taste to it at all. It's got a really strong raspberry smell to it. The initial taste is dark chocolate, and then as that fades away, you get kind of like a little bit of a jam taste. It's really delicious. I wish I had more than one can. I would definitely consume a whole bunch of them. But compared to other stouts that I've had, it's definitely not high in the stout category. It's I'm gonna go with maybe a 7 on the stout category. Personal preference, I'm definitely gonna go with an 8.5. Like I love this. I would have multiple cans of this.
See, here's the hard grader. He's the one that the kids would hate because they would work so hard and do all the effort and they'd never get the A. Because it's like you could always work harder.
Oh man, like, yeah. My socks aren't blowing off my feet, so that's an 8.5. That's where that's at. It is delicious. Like I have to control myself on this, but I would easily be into my second can if I had 2 of them right now.
I'm waiting for the day that you give like something a 9.5 or a 10. Like I literally am. I'm very excited for that.
All right.
It's really tasty. Just
Thank you, folks.
Rob would be the favorite teacher because all the girls would want to touch his hair.
That's right.
Why he has to hide it under that cap?
Lee
right.
definitely enjoys teaching Rob lessons. Sometimes I feel like it's the other way around. But
You're gonna beat him
all
with the Board of Education.
nice. Somebody's got somebody over their knee. Okay, so right. Thank you, folks. Let's go over to the next person, which
Broke
is
himself.
the Daninator.
I can't
Dan.
follow.
with a lovely shirt.
Please, Dan,
Extra
bring this
points for
back
that
to
shirt.
please bring this back to some level of classiness, would you?
Oh God, you're
Yeah,
asking the
show
wrong
us your
person, Lee.
tits.
All right. Well, where should I start? One of my favorite beers that I used to drink is called Tukes of Hazzard, and this one is nothing like that one. The Tukes of Hazzard had a 9.2% ABV on it. This one's got an 8.6. For the flavors, it's the write-up on this, because there's no write-up on here, is we've twisted up our beloved Tukes of Hazzard double white IPA with blackberry and raspberry. The punchy hop aroma of white grape, kiwi, lime. You know what? It goes into that. Whatever. I kind of got a fruit flavor off of here. Did I get blueberry? Did I get raspberry? Yeah, maybe. But it's tough to say. 8.6. The alcohol is very well masked on it. It is definitely a white IPA or whatever they call it. There's a little bit of hop notes to it, but it also has, it kind of reminds me of a Sparkle Puff because I do have floaties in there. So there is the floaties that you have in this beer, and I'm like, well, okay,
That's just flavor.
Loader.
that's just extra flavor. You're right.
Protein.
The nose, I'm starting after it started to warm up. I am getting more of a fruit smell off of it.
Your fruit smell.
Jesus, Nick.
Wow.
Wow.
Look here, Mr. Fruit Loops over there. I'm sorry I've offended your people.
That was uncalled for.
But I do get a kind of a small fruit smell. I guess I kind of get raspberry, I kind of get blueberry, but I don't get anything. I don't get any hop smell. I don't get anything like that you would with an IPA. It feels like a basic bitch beer. So the way I kind of describe it is they seem to have toned this down a little bit so people would enjoy it for people who don't normally drink craft beer. Is it good? Sure, it can be. Was it something I would have chosen? Well, I did, but they didn't have any other Christmas beers in the store I went into. So this is the closest Christmas beer I can find. Is it good? You know, it is. I don't mind it. It works. For the style, I'm going to give it an 8.5. For enjoyability, I want more out of it. It has it there, but it feels lackluster. So it's only going to get a 7 for me. So I'm not in it to win it tonight. I'm just here to play the game of life. And that's my rating of that. It's not a stout. Right. That's my disappointing part of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you picked the double IPA. Of course, it's not a stout.
Yeah. Actually, it's not.
I mean, to be honest, you let us pick your beer. You had 4 choices. One of them had to have been a stout.
Well, nope, there was no stouts in there.
Really?
All right, drink one really fast, and that's your new review.
There's a No Coast IPA. There's a
No Coast.
Yeah, CLB made the same name.
A Citra Amber Lager.
Wow.
And then the one that I showed you earlier, which Lady Lee missed out on, was a root beer brown ale.
Oh, fuck off!
See, that would have been interesting. See, I said number 2.
Okay, review that one. Just do it now. Go.
Just do it. All right, stand by. All right.
You're being demanded to review a beer.
Let's Dan review that beer, and we'll go to Greg first. Does that sound good? We'll come back to Dan. Okay. All right. Let's get Greg clean up Dan's act here.
All right. Let's talk about this beer. This is an interesting one. So flavors: vanilla. Yep. Cinnamon. Yep. Cocoa nibs. Yes. Habanero peppers. Yes. Rosita de cacao. So I had to look this up because I had no idea what the fuck this thing is. So it's apparently a plant that when dried does have a spicy chocolatey flavor, or at least it adds to chocolate. I haven't totally figured out in my quick Google search whether it has chocolatey flavor or whether it just apparently enhances chocolatey flavor. But apparently Mexican chocolatey drinks have it in there all the time. They sprinkle it in. So it is what it is. I have no idea whether I tasted it or not because I don't know what it tastes like. So now, in terms of, the vanilla, the cinnamon, I get them, but they're background characters. The cocoa nibs. So just to nail this home, this beer is more chocolatey than Chocolate Manifesto. I'm just going to throw that out there. So, which to me is the most chocolatey beer I've ever had. So, and this beats it. This is not a thin beer at all. I mean, it was lacing better before, but anyway, you get a pretty good lacing from it. This is a nice thick beer, which I'm not surprised Bellwood's usually good with until they barrel age their stuff. Then it loses a lot of its often loses a lot of its body. But yeah, their imperial stouts generally pretty thick. The peppers, they're there. They burn your throat. I would like to see something balance them out. Usually I find coffee balances out peppers very well. This does not have coffee in it. That's what was the big disappointment to me, is that I wanted coffee in this beer. Even before I bought it, I'm like, I feel this beer could use coffee to tame it, to kind of balance it. It doesn't have that. The chocolate in it is dark baker's chocolate. There's no milk chocolate in this. It's not sweet, which I don't like. If you love baker's chocolate or you like dark, maybe not even baker's chocolate, that's a little more bitter, but if you like dark chocolate, this might be for you because it's like every sip you feel like you're just biting into like that chocolate, that really dark chocolate grandma would always buy you for Christmas. And as a kid, you never liked it. I still don't like it at my age, but as a kid, you never liked it. You bit into it, you're like, wow, this is too chocolate. I want my Kit Kat bar. That's the kind of chocolate I want. That's what you get from here. Like this beer is so thick, it's like you're chewing into a piece of chocolate every time. So again, if you love chocolate and you love a little bit of heat to kind of back up and kind of fill the back of your throat with kind of a nice tingly sensation, this would be an amazing beer for you because it is actually like bang on almost. Other than that, the flour at the end, which I don't know what the fuck that tastes like, bang on everything on here it has, and this beer does not lie to you. And again, it's in a nice thick package, as many people do enjoy. Do I have anything else to say about this beer? I mean, I like the can. So this is where the divide is going to come for me, is that I think this is a fantastic beer to the right person. And if what I described to you sounds good, this could be like one of the greatest beers you've ever had. I actually do think this is an amazing beer. It just unfortunately showcases flavors that I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't love dark chocolate. I don't like chocolate that much to begin with, but if I'm going to have chocolate, I like the basic bitch baby milk chocolate because I'm a child. And habanero peppers, I generally don't love peppers in beer, but when I do, it's usually because they have something to balance them, and usually that balances coffee. I actually think I would love this beer if it had a good dosing of coffee in it, but it does not. So this is going to be where it's going to be a bit of a range for me because style, I can't go any less than a 10 on this. Like, this beer is just phenomenal for what they say it is and what they deliver to you. Like, you cannot complain about this beer. This is on the rating, on the package. This is what you get, and you get in a fantastic, nice, thick Imperial Stout. Oh, I will say as a positive for personal enjoyment, the beer slows me down because I can drink liquor faster than I can drink this beer because the combination of just the pepper and not really anything to balance it, just kind of it makes me actually sip this beer, which is probably how it's meant to be.
But it's not the Greg way.
It's not the Greg way. Yeah, I mean, I was already hoping to be on the triple IPA, and I haven't even opened it yet. So, wow. As it is for me, to be honest, when I first started this beer, I was going to go real low on it. Like, I was going to go for a 6 because I did not love it at first. It did grow on me as I've been sipping it, and I do think one of the benefits of this beer is it does kind of grow on you, and yeah, and I guess maybe sipping it makes you enjoy it more. Shockingly, I mean, it's probably not great to chug a bottle of fucking expensive whiskey either. As it is, I have gone up a little bit, but it's not going to be in the stratosphere. I'm going to go. I'm actually going to go on the generous side. I'm going to be like Miss Hardy grading her stupid kids. I'm going to go an 8 on this one. It's something I've grown to love, but again, my first few sips, I was like, this is like a 6 out of 10 for me. So I'm being generous with my 8, but I am really enjoying this. The caveat being is that I'm not at about $9 a can, which I understand for some of you is not that much, but for Ontario, that's expensive for a can of beer. I'm not going to rush out and get another one. I don't plan to buy any more, but I have enjoyed my experience with it. Like at Christmas dinner, the high alcohol has made all the rest of you very tolerable to me tonight. So there's that.
Wow.
Too.
It's like Thanksgiving family.
Keeping with the teacher grading motif, you've basically put this beer on the bell curve, so the grade has gone up a little for it.
Yeah, and part of it is I don't necessarily want to have to deal with this beer again next year, so I want to just pass it. And
you just want to push it forward. That's what you want to do.
Let the next person deal with it.
Yeah.
They can't fail students anymore.
What?
They should be able to.
Yeah, they should be able to. The kids not paying attention to this dumb. They should be holding back.
We occasionally, and when I went to grade school, we occasionally did have a few students that failed grades and were like in our grade when we were like, they were like in a grade above us and they were still. It was always very awkward for them. I can't imagine that's good for a kid's development to be held back. Like,
that's
imagine
true.
there's a lot of fucking psychological trauma that comes from that.
I mean, it'd be okay for them if they had the proper support, but a lot of them didn't get the proper support.
Yeah, like one of my best friends in elementary school, he was held back in grade 1, so he was always like a grade behind us, but he was a year younger than me and was 2 grades behind me. So it was just kind of weird. Like for first while, it didn't matter, but after like I was in junior high 2 years before he was, and that's basically when we stopped being friends anymore. Separation.
Well, yeah, you got too snotty and educated, huh?
I got too snotty and uneducated for him. You fucking stupid friends.
You big brainy bastard.
Right. All right. So, speaking of brainy bastards, thank you, Greg. Let's go back over to Dan, who's gonna get a second crack at picking the right beer tonight.
Woohoo! I get a second crack.
Not everybody gets a second chance, Dan. Be lucky that Lady Lee likes you.
Some aliens get 3 moves, you get a second crack. That's
wow.
Well, first and
Dan's
foremost,
got 2 cracks.
I know I'm going to have her.
He's somebody's
vote
fetish.
dog on there. I mean, that dog is fucking awesome.
That is a cool dog.
So
That's adorable.
Yeah, but you're cheating, Dan. No votes for you.
That's basically just Arnold if he was cooler.
Arnold.
There is no such thing as cooler Arnold, you fucking heathen.
Okay. Secondly, this beer, I probably should have chosen this one, even though it was a lower ABV at 4.8%. The write-up on this one is we've brewed a classic brown ale, a secret blend of root beer spices, creating a harmonious symphony of nutty, toasty caramel, and chocolate malt notes, beautifully complemented by the woody and complex root beer spices. Okay, so on the smell, yeah, you get those root beer spices right off the nose. And it's borderline root beer sort of sarsaparilla smell. Sarsaparilla. It actually is really inviting. It poured sort of. I thought it was going to be more of a brown, but it's got sort of like a light or an amber color to it, almost a nice weird red hue to it, which honestly looks really funky. You can't see it on camera, but it's pretty fucking awesome. I wonder if I can do this. Let's do a red beer moment, folks. There you go.
It is red beer.
There we go.
Ooh.
Got a nice little red hue to it. So
Ambers can fall into the brown ale spectrum.
they can. So I mean, there's that, and which you know what, I'm not faulting it for that.
Good, you get off its back, Dan.
You get off my back, Lee.
Oh, okay.
I'm too old for this shit.
Get off my back, Dad.
Underneath your weight. Anyways,
Yeah, we're both too old for this shit.
yeah.
Minnie Glover.
That being said, the spices come through quite nicely. As a brown ale, you know what? It pairs perfectly with this. It actually has quite a good flavor for it. Obviously, the mouthfeel is going to be light, but the spices behind it does give off a root beer kind of taste to it, but not in an A&W root beer kind of way, not in like the huge, super high manufactured in a factory kind of root beer. It gives off that sort of specially craft pop kind of root beer, where you do have those nice little natural spices that come through, and it works. It really fucking works. 4.8. I'm not even complaining about the ABV on this because the flavors behind it are absolutely beautiful. So for the style, all right, here we go. 9.5. For the enjoyability, I'm downing this quicker than the toucan berries. So yeah, that's 9.5 too. I really do like this beer a lot. This one I should have chosen overall. So yeah, you know what? A lower ABV works well for me.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Wow. And this is a threshold where Dan has officially become old.
Yeah, probably. You're not wrong.
Cut back on the ABV.
How's your back feeling, Dan?
Well, Greg, if you stop piggybacking me, I'd be fucking happy. I mean,
I would love to piggyback you, but that would involve you be willing to meet with anyone in person.
that means I have to go to Toronto. Fuck that.
So I guess the lower ABV just means that Dan can take this beer with his back pill.
Yeah, I take a couple of them.
I have a question. When Dan says he's too old for this shit, does that mean he's about to retire, but he likes to have a bubble bath while his family surrounds him and watches him?
6 months left to retirement.
Probably sees his wiener in the water and nobody says anything because that's a little awkward.
And how old was Danny Glover in those movies anyway?
He was like 38.
He was too old for this shit.
And I'm 52, so I'm definitely too old.
Danny Glover was not that fucking old in that movie when he was supposedly retiring. Like,
yeah, but he looked old in those movies. Let's not kid ourselves.
well, everyone in the 80s looked old, but
Are you saying in that instance Black did crack? Is that what you're saying?
Whoa.
Apparently.
Alrighty. Okay, so thank you, Dan. Let's there's always second chances.
He was either 40 or 41 when apparently
Jesus.
Yeah,
so I know he's younger than us, all of us, except for Lee.
I'm fucking beautiful. Holy shit!
Right. Let's take a look at like Mr. Lee. He doesn't look a day over 35.
What are you drinking now, Mr. Lee?
It seems like White hasn't cracked.
What is lady? Mr. Lee looks like he's drinking some kind of whiskey or.
I'm drinking. I am drinking a Gaelic Scotch called. Now, if you read it in the Gaelic, it looks like it's called Teabag.
Oh, teabag.
But
well,
I've heard of that. It is actually pronounced Shevek.
Shevek. I've seen that one before. I don't know. I used to be able to get it here, but I never had it.
It's a blended Scotch. It's super cheap. It was only like 40-something bucks, and it's very high quality for a blended Scotch. It's got it's aged in sherry casks. It's got a peat note to it. It's got all kinds of complexity. It's a beautiful.
How would it compare to something like Johnny Walker Black?
It's more well, Johnny Walker Black's gonna give you more peat character, of course.
Okay.
But this is a much more complex Scotch than Johnny Walker Black is.
Okay.
How do you spell that, Lee? Teabag?
It's TE and then BHEAG.
Yeah, definitely seen it before, but never tried it. I'll give it a shot.
It's quite
excellent. I might have to join you in the whiskey in a bit afterwards because this is what I have. I really wanted to open this up.
What's this the Dan's got?
It's a
Lila.
The Brachladi is a 2013.
There you go.
All right. Well, you guys enjoy your whiskey while I talk about my whiskey. So, whiskey barrel aged peated Imperial Stout from Flying Black Crow from Huon Pêcheur. Let's see if after all this beer, I can still make words in English and talk about it. I will do this because Dan did it. No fucking light whatsoever. There's like a little hint at the bottom. That is black as fuck. Okay, so let's bring up my tasting notes because I have to write this shit down because this is heavy on this. It's chewy. This thing is fucking chewy as fuck. I imagine Paul would still think this is thin. It's got a nice medium thick body. Loads of roast coffee, a chewy ashy char, smoky tobacco and toffee caramel, lingering ashy char and roast espresso chocolatey notes in the finish. Hints of licorice and medicinal whiskey, all blended exceptionally well. This is what the fucking color black should taste like, if you ask me. This is so good.
Wow, Nick and his
this is even better than this is almost like skewing towards like I keep thinking of like a good imperial stout that's kind of tastes like more like a Scotch peated Scotch whiskey. The one that comes to mind for some reason is the Vanishing Point from Innocent Gun. This is way better. This is next level over that. This is fucking incredible. And I'm almost kind of curious now. I want to know what whiskey they used. They're saying Acadian whiskey barrel, single malt whiskey barrels. What Acadian whiskey did you guys use? is I want to try this whiskey. I'm assuming it's going to be the single malt whiskey that came from Distillery Fistois up in northern New Brunswick. If that's the case,
Yeah.
I might have to stomach the $150 to buy a bottle of that.
What's the only other option, Glen Britton? And that wouldn't really count as an Acadian.
I wouldn't count as Acadian. It would have to be. There's only like really. Well, I mean, when it comes to Acadian regions of like New Brunswick or the Maritimes, there's like Bay Saint Marie and Nova Scotia, and there's I think there is like an Acadian region in Cape Breton, but it's not the same as Glen Breton.
Yeah, the Acadian in Cape Breton is up in the northern part.
It's like Cheticamp, isn't it?
Yeah, Cheticamp. Yeah,
Cheticamp.
So and also Glen Breton sucks. So
yeah. This is way better than Glen Breton. Like anything I've had barrel aged in their barrels have always been like one-dimensional smoke.
Pretentious trash is what.
Yeah, this is nuanced. This is actually pretty like medicinal and pea.
Whiskey Association, right?
Yeah.
I never tried their stuff.
I love the fact this like there's a load of char in this. It's like it's not like tongue numbing char, but I get loads of roast and char. Like if you're a big fan of dark roast coffee, this is a beer for you. I fucking love this. I paid $20.99 or $21.99 for this thing, and I feel like it's worth every penny. I'm gonna give it a 10 for style and a 9.75 for overall enjoyment. I love this.
You're a piece of shit, Nick.
I am. I am a piece of shit. I was gonna say that I was gonna mix it with some of this stuff as a Kubi tonight, and I'm like, no fucking way. No, after I've tasted this thing, absolutely not.
Don't be the asshole. Just give it a 10 if you love it this fucking
give it a 10.
Give it a 10, you piece of shit.
Yeah, you are fucking in love with this beer. Just give it a 10. Give it the full fucking double 10.
Yeah, but it's not
give
like
it your full heart.
The full
It's not
heart.
like you literally described
It's only taken me 14 years to rate a beer a 10.
it. Literally.
All right.
Nick, it's like
I only do it out of
Don't
peer
be a bitch.
pressure. Sure, why
Don't
not?
be-
10 out of
Don't
10.
be a bitch. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. See, Nick, it's like losing your virginity. You're done. It's over with. Now you can move on.
I can retire the channel. The perfect beer has been had.
There you go.
You enjoy it this much?
Yeah. No, this is crazy good. I wish I could get more of this, and I'm tempted to go back, and I think there's like 3 bottles but left in Rossay. They're probably gone by now.
One.
Oh.
Go get it.
Wow.
Go get it.
Go get it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to quit my job, go to the liquor store at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Wait, that sounds like I did quit my job.
I mean, you could just call in sick, Nick. I bet you have sick days left.
I don't actually.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I had I ran out of sick days and then I got sick again. So
Tell them
I had to
there's
use my
something wrong.
vacation days.
Tell them there's something wrong with your butthole, and they won't question you further.
I've got to ask Nick. You said it was a peated stout. Is there a lot of peat off of it? Like, is there that sort of medicinal iodine flavor, or?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of medicinal notes in this.
Okay.
Oh, me
got that
gusta.
whole banana-y.
Me gusta.
Yeah, this is Lee Russell in a bottle.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so let's pan back out, and I think the last comment was still Klingon Radar saying chocolate sol, barbasol, but chocolate flavor.
That sounds
go.
right, honestly. That's probably the
beers-
smartest thing Radar has ever said.
Beers for Days still in the chat. I'm not sure if he's still there, but he was saying so many drinking Blood of Cthulhu. If I remember correctly, what was Blood of Cthulhu? I'm pretty sure I had it.
I think it's an imperial stout. It's pretty good.
It's a stout with squid juice in it.
You gotta love that
Calamari.
squid juice.
Calamari stout.
Oh, geez. Finally, a stout for Lady Lee.
Yeah, Soda City, Blood of Cthulhu.
That is not made for
I'm
me.
buzzed to the point where I have to actually go look up the what that beer was.
I mean,
All
I
right,
don't think any of us
let's-
have had it in years.
I've had it, but I can't remember. I think we do like a BA101 on it or something. Didn't like
Probably. It used to be readily available. I haven't seen it lately. Like, let me see if it's at the LCBO.
I feel like Carrie sent me and Greg a can and we did a BA101 on it.
No.
It was in a variety pack this Christmas.
Oh, really? Okay. I haven't seen a Soda City variety pack.
Yeah, I got it for for Rob this year.
Yeah,
'cause he
you
wanted to try
and
stouts
Redbeard did.
with stout pack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
It's a stout.
Oh, cool.
I assume you bought it from the brewery?
No, it was from LCBO.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's a winter stout pack. Let's see. Is it actually. See, the funny thing is, like, there's a lot of these packs that are weirdly not available near me. And by near me, I mean it's 4.9 kilometers away. So no, thank you, good sir.
We went back, so we got.
Wow.
I got the Christmas beers, and I got him a Christmas pack. This was like in November, and we went back at the beginning of December, and anything Christmas related is all gone. Like
Yeah.
it's just gone. And I'm
What
like,
the shit?
it's
Stock
not even
up
Christmas
better.
yet.
Yeah, most LCBOs about a week before Christmas they send back their Christmas packages. It's the weirdest fucking thing. A few of them will discount them and try to sell them, but yeah, LCBO does not want you to get cheap booze. They want you to fucking they want you to buy it or we'll destroy it.
So I reviewed Blood of Cthulhu years ago because Carrie sent me a can.
Oh my god, Nick, you're so fat there.
I know. I don't look fat at all anymore, do I?
You're so skinny. Yeah, you're literally half the Nick you used to be.
Half the Nick I used to be.
I was gonna sing that. Damn it.
All
Which beers are we picking?
right, so let's circle back around before we talk about like how much weight of like this has been an accomplishment for me this year because I've lost like a third of my body weight.
You've lost Carrie.
I've
Lost to Carrie.
I've lost to Carrie.
Santa.
I mean, both physically and
You want
metaphorically.
fat Santa or muscle Santa?
I feel like it's been transferred to me.
Us.
That's
In
what
the
marital,
peen department.
that's what marital bliss does to you, Rob.
Yeah.
Jeez, it's what eating good does to you. All right, Fuzzy, what do you think? What's the beer you want to try? Of all the beers you're here tonight, what about
Yours. You give it a 10. You get double tens. I'm gonna say yours.
All right. Okay, let's go over to Monsieur Lee. Of the beers you heard here tonight, which would you like to have tried?
Some strong contenders tonight, especially when Dan got to his second beer. Because I was going to say, clearly Dan has the worst beer tonight, but then he went and changed it up for whatever reason.
So which
now-
beer of Dan's do we get to vote for? Does
Sorry,
Dan get
booth,
double?
I just
Double-
got distracted.
Yeah, no, I understand. I've been
Boobies.
distracted by.
I
this
mean,
a
yeah,
lot.
we do get distracted by those.
But
Nice work,
yeah,
Rob.
so now I have the worst beer tonight. That's great.
What? Hey,
But so I've had a Bob Cajun something before. Not one of their specialty things, but they felt like a milk toast tourist beer company to me, from the name down to the can design and everything like that. So the Lee and Rob's beers, they sounded okay. They didn't sound amazing. They sounded better than mine, but not amazing.
I accept that.
Agreed.
Going to Scott's sounded like a perfectly acceptable Dunkel.
Yep.
But at the same time, flavors I'm not a big fan of to start with. So like even if it's better done in your beer, I'm like,
Fair. Like it's a very serviceable beer. I'm 100%. I'm on you.
Mm-hmm. All right. Dan's root beer thingy has a cool dog on it that gets points. It's sounded pretty tasty, but I mean, there's two contenders tonight that are really battling it out. First, we got Greg's. It sounds fucking amazing, but he brings up a good point. Sounds like it needed coffee. It did not have coffee, and like if it had coffee, you maybe could have tipped over Nick's, but Nick's sounds like it would make me come in my pants instantly as soon as I fucking sipped it. So I'm gonna have to go with Nick's.
Yeah, mine would have to give you a hand job, maybe at least a bit of a blow job before you blew your load.
I don't really enjoy blowjobs, but a hand job maybe, yeah.
Well, but it'd be like, maybe it'd be like I don't know, a vag job, whatever gets you going.
Or it could just like stick its tits.
Reach
in my
around
face.
in a shower type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gives you a barrel-aged reach around.
Yeah, wash your butthole in the shower. That would be
Jesus.
No, I do that myself. That's good.
but you're missing out, my friend.
I don't want to subject anyone else to my butthole. That's fine.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Lee.
Jamie, there's your sound clip.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
All right, let's Let's go back over to the Lady Lee and Rob and see what they would like to have for their beer tonight.
So I'm in the situation that I was kind of laughing tonight. So I'm really happy Dan switched his beer. Because there's two things I really don't like. I don't like stouts and I really fucking hate orange chocolate. So when Dan was the only one who had nothing that related to that and he had the shitty IPA, I was like, God damn it, I'm gonna have a shitty vote. But no, he got the root beer one out. So hey, Dan, my vote is all yours.
All right,
Wow.
cool. Thank you.
Wow.
Dan has a vote with the little pug.
And
What about Rob?
there sounded like tonight's episode had the perfect beer for me, like the absolute perfect beer, best beer that could ever be made. And so my vote has to go to Greg.
What? Alright.
You described the dark chocolate. He's obsessed with dark chocolate, and he had a beer that had dark chocolate and spice, like at Gateway, and he's been like obsessively searching for the same thing. So when you describe that, I'm pretty sure he popped the boner. So
Okay, well.
You're
I
pretty
mean,
sure
if
it's
Rob's
not
gonna
yours.
be a boner, I may have to get another one for him to try because I like it when Rob pops a boner.
we have posters to bring you. So
It's true.
Oh, there we go.
Fair trade.
I thought Dan was going to get those as soon as he can figure out shipping.
Yeah,
All right.
no.
Thank you, Lee and Rob. Let's go over to Dan, who gets to vote for his pick of the night. What one would you have liked to have tried?
Does Dan get 2 votes since he has 2 beers?
No.
Should I? Yes,
Yes,
I'm
maybe.
the biggest one in the group. I get 2 votes. Is that what we're saying here? Is that what I'm hearing here, Greg?
Are you fat shaming Dan or Greg?
You're fat shaming me, aren't you, Greg? If you are, thank you.
I mean, Dan, have you been biked 6,000 kilometers this year? So if not, then fuck you.
I've walked 5,000 miles and drank 5,000 beers.
And I would walk 5,000 miles and I would drink 5,000 more.
I'd be impressed if you had done either one of those things.
Dan who'd
Yeah, well, okay, we can believe the 5,000 beers. Come on now.
put 5,000 steps climbing up the building you used to be at.
Oh God, fire alarms. Blah. Anyways, let's go with this. Okay, Scott, I'm sorry, I've already had yours. I didn't know if you enjoyed it or not. I got distracted by my wife, but I don't know what your score was for it. But hopefully you enjoyed it.
I did.
Scott
Excellent.
gave it an 8 and 7.5.
Excellent. All right. All right.
Write this shit down.
Yeah, I've had that so many times. It's become a staple in my house every Christmas to at least have one. So that comes down. Lady Lee and Rob, they sounded good. I like Winter Spices because it is a Christmas style beer. I need to know what kind of spices are in there. If it's all
very boring.
spice, yeah, and that's the thing. The spices have to pop.
Yep.
So,
I agree.
but I mean, if you enjoy it, then great.
Yeah. Style
Nick,
wasn't the greatest, but personal preference, absolutely. But style, no, it's missing a lot.
That's fair. That's fair. And Rob, a lighter side of a stout.
Yeah.
Mouthfeel, was it light, medium, full bodied?
It was light. It was
Yeah.
really,
Okay,
yeah.
that's got me right. I'm sorry, but
It
I
was
mean-
tasty, but it was so light that it was like
Yeah.
it shouldn't be in this category.
exactly. A stout for me, you have to have a full body. Kick my ass type thing. Lee, you had another orange sort of chocolate beer.
Yeah.
Now because of that, I would like to try that and put it against the Winter Dunkel just to see what it was like, because there's 2 different styles. You have a Dunkel and yours was a stout. I would love to do a side by side on that, but at the same point in time, maybe not. Nick, fuck you. You came close.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Wow.
shit.
You came close. The only thing that kind of threw me off is peated. I am not a fan of beer that has peat in it. I don't like that medicinal iodine kind of flavor in a beer.
Did Pete die?
Yeah, he died big time.
What about Pete? Who's Pete?
You know,
Petey Wheatstraw,
he's the guy
Petey
who
Wheatstraw!
on the iodine.
the devil's son-in-law,
Devil's-
the best black exploitation movie. I'm throwing that out there.
Petey Wheatstraw!
Up there.
I have to blame Nugne for that one because they had
Nugne?
100.
Not
They had 100% peated beer, and that threw me off of any beer that had peat in it.
Well,
And it was gross. It was like sipping on a fucking Band-Aid with iodine soaked in it. It was brutal.
Sounds
I like it in whiskey, but I don't like it in beer. So, Greg, you motherfucker, you brought the beast. You brought the one that has flavor. Every single thing except for coffee. I can live without coffee, but you still said it had the roasty toasty in there, which kind of has a coffee flavor. But the spice, it warms up your throat. You had the vanilla, you had everything else. You had, dude.
When I picked this beer, I did expect to get your vote. So,
and you got it tonight. My God, did you get it? So, Greg, you get my vote.
All right.
All over the place, folks. All over the place.
Thank and fuck you, Dan.
Sorry,
let
Nick,
you have a
fuck
second.
you.
Let you have a second chance and everything.
I know.
All right,
I know. I'm sorry.
Let's go over to Greg. That's fine.
So since Dan's allowed to rate a second beer, I popped this one open. No, I will not submit it for evaluation, but I will just say,
You opened it now. You're in it now.
well, listen, like I told you earlier in my thing, I have had enough beers from both Third Moon and Bellwoods to know that I will not like their single IPAs. I will enjoy their double IPAs, and their triple IPAs are just fucking incredible. So this is a fucking, it's basically alcoholic sweet grapefruit juice. So if you like grapefruit juice and you just want to get drunk off it, like it's like you've ever been on a tropical vacation, they serve you like champagne and grapefruit juice or champagne and orange juice put together. Yeah, basically a mimosa. That's what this tastes like. The scary thing about this is 10% alcohol, and I could just fucking down 6 of these if you just told me, hey, this is a fucking 4% beer, go for it.
Damn.
Then I'd pass out, shit my pants, and wake up and have my wallet stolen. Yeah, this beer's an easy 10 out of 10. This beer's fucking fantastic. But
Depends
anyway,
on which Caribbean country you visit.
But we're not reviewing this beer. So it is not submitted, but I will say this is, well, the less exciting beer, perhaps. This beer is fucking delicious. And I'm glad I don't have a second one because I would drink the second one if I had it. So what do we got here? So Scott, well, I'm going to lump Lee and Scott a little together because you both got the orange flavors, I believe, and not flavors I generally would gravitate towards. I'm not going to necessarily say I don't like it. Again, if somebody gives me a slice of a Terry or whatever it is, a fucking Terry, is it Terry's chocolate orange or whatever?
Terry's chocolate orange, yeah.
If somebody gives me a slice, I'll eat one and I'll be like, that's okay. But I would not want a second one, nor would I want to eat one of those. I wouldn't want to be one of those people that just sits down and eats the whole fucking thing because no, thank you. I'm sort of iffy on oranges anyway. I mean, I don't like how they make your hands smell and stuff like that. So not really a flavor I love. Yeah, unfortunately, neither one of you. Scott, I got to particularly call you out. Dunkel 5%. I don't know about that, good sir. I question your morals in this situation.
Wow.
So
that's rude. That's rude.
I question your morals if you're a good human being.
Yeah,
so
you should be more stronger than that.
You know
So,
what,
I
Greg?
mean-
If you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to watch all my videos on the Winter Dunkel, and I got 4 of them.
are they this year's Drunken Days of Christmas?
No.
Well, that I was gonna say if they're this year's, there's a chance I might watch them because I've been wanting to watch some of your videos. But if you ask me to dig into the Dan archives, that's probably not going to happen.
I can send you the links later.
Send me
Anyways,
the links. Send me the links, and I will watch them. I'll make you that promise if you curate them for me. Anyways, neither Lee or Dan. I mean, Lee's is more enticing because it's a lot higher ABV. But yeah, neither Scott or Lee are probably going to win this. Rob and Lady Lee, both your beers sound delightful. They just don't sound like they're going to win tonight. But again, I would like to try though, and I'd like to. I actually was looking up that pack, and unfortunately, it's like 5 kilometers away from my house, so I probably won't get it this year.
That's
But
like 2
actually,
hours away from
It's a
you.
good
Pull
pick.
out the Corvette and drive. Come on.
But
I don't have a Corvette anymore, Dan, so I can't do that. I'm in an SUV now, so I'm actually probably quicker in it because I can just get around Toronto and the potholes. But
What?
but unfortunately, regardless, I probably will not try because anyone who's been to Toronto knows 5 kilometers. That's 45 minutes each way. Yeah,
Okay,
like
you're wrong.
it's literally 45 minutes each way. Not even joking about that. That is plus it's in a place where I have to pay for parking. So fuck that shit. So
It is ridiculous
Yeah.
that someone comes from like where there's free parking and it's easy to get anywhere. Going to Toronto, it's like you have to plan your day. You have to figure out where you're going to park your car,
yeah,
and you have to figure out where you're going to go. Like how are you going to get around if you can park your car, or if you should park your car somewhere that's cheap and then take public transportation. And then oh yeah, fuck, if you're driving there, what time of day is it, and how bad is the fucking traffic?
also,
Yeah,
let's
exactly.
not forget you're on public transportation. There's a good chance you might be set on fire because that happens on TTC. So why not?
It's like
You
me
know?
and Scott. Oh, is it uptown? When do we want to go up there?
Never.
After
So-
60? Yeah, exactly. Never.
So yeah, this is why I will not. I will say the place right by this LCBO is the best fish and chips place in the city. I mean, fish and chips is going to cost you $40 a plate, but it is actually worth it for that price, even though it's stupid expensive. But it's fucking delicious. Granted, it's probably not even as good as like, some mom and pop shop at fucking Christimastime, but for us Toronto people, it's pretty good. Anyways, okay, we got Lately, we got Rob taken care of. Who's next? We got Dan taken care of. How do I even deal with Dan? Dan's kind of a cheater. He's got 2 different beers.
I come in every now and then. I have to make up for all the time that I haven't been here, so I got to do 2 beers.
I mean, to be fair, that's actually a very reasonable explanation. It's still cheating, but it's a reasonable explanation. So you've got your one beer that's 8.5%, which you didn't seem too enthused about. Then you got your root beer, which I'm like, okay, a lower ABV. It sounds a lot more interesting. Now, the only reason I can't vote for you tonight is because Nick is an asshole and he brought a fucking nuclear bomb to a knife fight.
Right.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If Nick had rated that 9.75, I would not have given him the vote because Nick would be an asshole for being a fucking too much of a pussy to fucking give it a 10 out of 10. But since Nick got peer pressured, I'm going to have to vote for him because fuck you, Nick. That beer sounds like I want it up in my mouth, up my butt, and any other orifice that I can stick it in.
Beer
he was
pressure.
gonna hoop it. Oh my god!
You gotta hoop this.
I want to mouth it. I want to hoop it. I want to put it in my ears, in my belly button, in my pee hole. I want that beer everywhere. Here you go, Jamie. Here's your
Greg's house and bathe in it. He's gonna go downhill skiing with the.
Yeah.
Three cheers for the urethra beer bong that he's.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go. The
Holy
urethra.
shit.
You get the urethra beer bong for tonight. So there you go. So
All right. Thank you, Greg. So last vote is me. I'm gonna put myself take the comment from Beers for Days off. We all love Beers for Days anyway, but
we do. He
Who knows?
seems like a nice fella.
exactly. Okay, so what am I gonna vote for tonight? I've had the one from Scott. It is a good beer. I was kind of curious about the one that Mr. Lee had because it's a similar beer, but kind of lost me when he gave it a 6.5 out of 5, so it sounds a little on the weak side. Rob's I was kind of interested in because, like, raspberry stouts I tend to be good, but I also tend to be make stouts a little on the thin side. Take it like the acidity cuts down on sweetness. So
Make stouts great again.
yeah, right. And of course, Dan's beer sounded interesting too when he pulled out the second one. First one sounded like a bit of a disappointment. Second one was like, oh shit, like a root beer brown ale actually sounds like a great combination, and the ratings actually sounded like they added up. But the top contenders for me were Lately of all people. When she gave Bob Cajun Winter Lager a 10, I'm like, I kind of want to try that. But I have to say this, and I realize this puts us in a tie. Greg has a great beer from the sounds of it tonight. I love chocolate. I love spices. I feel like you're right. It probably needs a little bit of coffee to balance things out. But as far as flavor categories, like it doesn't lie. It gives you spices, gives you chocolate, and that sounds like a decent beer. So that really kind of puts things into a tie between me and Greg tonight. So I don't know if there's anybody else actually watching who is eligible.
Or potentially, did anyone not vote for either one of us? Like, I think there's one person that didn't vote for either one of us.
Lady Lee.
I think it's Lady Lee, actually.
Lady Lee didn't vote for either one of us, but you're asking Lady Lee to vote for a stout.
Yeah, she has to vote between two stouts.
I have to switch? Okay. Oh my god, am I the only person who didn't vote for one of you?
You're the only person that didn't vote for one of us.
You voted for me, and I adore that. Thank you.
You're
Nick and I have 3 and 3.
God damn it. Oh, fuck. They both sound terrible.
Go for Greg's because his is Mexican, and you want to go down to Mexico for a winter vacation.
Wow.
Or mine tastes like whiskey. If you want to taste like whiskey at all, mine's got it.
Yeah, she wants to go to Scotland.
If you like French heritage, this one tastes like Acadians.
The lady is now speaking. So I'm thinking of which stout, if there was 2 in front of me, which stout I could actually try and finish.
Oh my god, this is going.
This is awful. This is like literally worst choice ever. Fuck, the problem is I don't like spicy beers. Like I don't like spicy drinks. I don't know. Like I guess maybe. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think I could drink Nick's.
Oh.
So I'm literally the worst person to vote for this. Anyways, my vote is unfortunately going to Greg. I'm really sorry, Nick. I've been trying to figure out how to drink your beer, but unfortunately everything sounded terrible about it to me.
He gave it a 10 out of 10.
It is like literally the stoutiest of stouts. You have to understand.
He gave it a 10 out of 10.
I gave it a 10.
I mean, it's a peaty stout. It sounds like the most amazing thing ever to me, but
it sounds terrible to me.
To you, maybe not.
This is why the patriarchy is right and women shouldn't have opinions.
Ooh,
I would say
that.
Really, you should blame Dan here.
Listen, to be honest, the real winner is whatever the fuck Rob was eating out of Lady Lee's boobs earlier. That's whatever is the tastiest thing tonight. Okay.
Rob's the winner tonight.
Anyways, I'm really sorry, Nick, but you have to take consolation knowing that you literally have the one that I think I would hate the most, which means you have the stoutiest stouts.
Well, which actually means
I realized that as soon as I saw that you were the only one that didn't agree one of us. I'm like, fuck.
That probably means that to most people, Nick has the better beer.
I honestly thought that like Nick was gonna win. It literally did. And I was like, I don't have to worry about voting because no. Like I only would try one. Like
Les Radar's in the comments watching and he wants to
yeah, if somebody else wants to take my vote. If there's anybody left.
Yeah, we have a man in the comments. So
we have a man. Let him speak. I guess that means I'm gonna mix it with Swiss Chalet. No, I'm not.
No.
He's just gonna pour it right in the glass.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna shoot it straight.
Do it, Nick. I already voted for you. Oh wow!
No.
Wow, that is.
Take a shot.
Oh, you didn't even do the whole thing. Do the whole thing.
Why?
Yeah, why?
I'm not gonna fucking do that. Gross.
Why?
Why?
I usually give my Swiss Chalet sauce to my dogs on their food, and it gives them diarrhea, but they enjoy it.
Well, I'm willing to bet I'm also gonna get diarrhea. So I don't know. I love Swiss Chalet sauce, but I haven't had it in months at this point.
There's nobody left. I don't think there's anybody left in the chat.
So there's nobody to ask the magic question. So Mr. Greg, unfortunately, is the winner tonight. Where's Greg?
I'm the winner.
Jesus.
But listen, I'm going to acknowledge I voted for Nick. I think Nick has the best beer here, but I'll take the win.
Yeah, do it.
I'm just going to sit here drinking chalet sauce until somebody takes pity on me.
Somebody pour some vodka in that man's chalet sauce, please.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, I want to see him suffer a little bit. I mean,
Smeared off chalet sauce flavor. That'd be great.
See me suffer for a little bit. Okay, so there's like that much left in the thing.
What are you doing, you fucking savage? You desperately want to be
he's
a fat
gaining, he's
person again,
gaining
don't you?
his 10 pounds back he lost this week.
Hey, listen, Nick. He can't outrun his inner fat kid, but he's going to outride his inner fat kid.
I'm going to outride my inner fat kid. I'm 32 kilometers away from hitting 6,000.
There we go. Oh, there we. You're going to get there. You're going to get there tomorrow, Nick.
Maybe. Oh,
Nick, you're going to be like 7,000 kilometers by the end of the year.
no.
You lost, Rob. He's
Nasty.
more grossed out than I was about it.
Oh, Rob,
I like I'm just shooting chalet sauce
Rob
directly.
didn't like chalet sauce either.
Yeah, well, I don't want to chug it.
Chalet sauce.
Nasty. That's nasty.
Woo.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat. I don't mind mixing it with beer. I don't mind dipping chicken into it or fries or something. But I don't really want to shoot it either.
Sort of plan.
But you know what? For the show, I would do it. If I had chalet sauce right now, I would do it. I don't. So
You can do it next week. Oh wait, shit, we're not doing a show
we're
next.
not doing
Well,
this.
we'll probably do like a hangout somewhere, either me here or on Lee's
I have some
channel.
leftover beefo juice, but I don't feel like getting it right now to shoot.
But it's going to be Christmas Eve, so
Very cool.
I
Yeah,
will.
I'll probably run a hangout.
I'll be
I
there.
will probably. Well, I got a family dinner, so if you guys run late, I will join. Otherwise, I don't know if I'll be able to. We'll see.
Rob,
Scott,
Stout,
Scott.
nice.
Rob, you need to drink this beer if you can get it.
Ooh, looks good.
I will. We will.
We will keep an eye out for it.
Probably can't.
It is effing delicious. Like I was half tempted to rate this one, but I'm like, no, I would give it too big of a score.
Did you do that one when we did December beers, Scott? No, you should have done that tonight.
It is like I'm like if I were to rate this, I mean we've already done our show, but for taste, it's a stout. It's a hazelnut stout at 9.5%. It has great chocolate, great like I don't know, just like hot chocolate kind of, but in a cold beer. So good. I've actually went out and bought another 6.
Nice.
Right? Yeah. Oh yes. Like if I would give it a score on personal, it'd be a 9.5, and if I were to give it a score on style, it would have been a 9. Like
Give it as a tens.
it's not 10s. That's why I voted for you, Nick.
Do you even got tens, bro?
You got tens, bro. Like gains.
Do you even stout, bro?
You even stout, bro.
Oh,
No, this is right up your alley, Rob. I would totally get you that.
I like the sound of that. Sounds way better than chalet sauce.
Oh, jeez.
but you're right, Rob. You've got a high bar there.
Yeah, yeah. It's
I
really
just changed the chat name to "Do you even stout, bro?"
Thanks.
All right. So thank you, Scott. Yeah, I've had that one before. I'm gonna have to get.
Oh, I don't know why, but
here.
I don't know
You
why
just
I
love
love it
that
so
beer.
much. Yeah. I don't know why, but it's good.
It's no peated whiskey malt beer, but oh well.
We all
Anyway,
drink
let's just go to the cookie crumbles. Congratulations on your win, Greg. We'll tune in. We'll be back. When
2 in a row.
We'll be back for the 7th of January. I have no idea what the beer is going to be. So,
Rosé.
oh yeah, we should probably do that 1664 rosé. And Scott, it's still available at the KV liquor store in 4-packs, I believe.
I have one left.
Woo! All right, save it.
know.
All right, we will be back next month. Stay tuned. We will be over on Lee's channel, the High Tide and Vibe, probably next week and maybe the week after for a hangout where we imbibe for whatever holiday celebrations or movies. I don't know.
Recover from all the fucking alcohol that you guys will be drinking over the holidays.
There will be booze. I
Yeah.
will probably check and see if I can get more of this shit. And if it's not the winter tonight. All right, I will. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
now.
And of course, for old time's sake,
Penis.
Chris Peters killed those women.
Some lady just sent me a
Shit,
random nude.
where's Scott here? We want to make sure his penis
There
is safe.
you go. We see Scott's penis.